Hello and welcome to Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Claire from the Chattanooga Public Library. Preschool Storytime is for children ages 3 to 5, but children of all ages are welcome. Grown-ups, we would love it if you could fill out the survey that's linked in the description box below. It helps us know how we're doing and how we can serve you better. Today's stories are all written by Julia Donaldson, and all of our books are published by Dial Books for Young Readers, which is an imprint of Penguin Random House. Our first story is called The Gruffalo, and it is by Julia Donaldson with illustrations by Axel Scheffler. Do you know what a Gruffalo is? I think we're going to find out. A mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house." "It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo, mouse? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo, fox? I'm surprised you don't know. He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here, by these rocks, and his favorite food is roasted fox." "Roasted what? Oh my," Fox said. "Goodbye, little mouse," and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Who's this? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Join me for tea in my treetop house." "It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo, mouse? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo, owl? I'm surprised you don't know." Let's see what he's got now. "He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this stream, and his favorite food is owl ice cream." "Owl ice cream? Too-wit-too. Goodbye, little mouse," and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Who do we have next? A snake. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house." "It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo, mouse? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo, snake. I'm surprised you don't know." Let's see what we have. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. Sharp purple prickles cover his back. "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this lake, and his favorite food is scrambled snake." "Scrambled snake? It's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse," and away snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Oh, but what is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? Are those knobbly knees and turned out toes? Is that a poisonous wart at the end of his nose? Are those eyes orange? Is that tongue black? Do sharp purple prickles cover its back? Oh, yes. Oh, no, a Gruffalo. "My favorite food," the Gruffalo said. "You'll taste good on a slice of bread." "Good?" said the mouse. "Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this deep dark wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see. Everyone for miles is afraid of me." "Oh, sure," said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. "You lead the way and I'll follow after." They hadn't walked far when the Gruffalo said, "I hear a slither in the grass ahead." "It's Snake," said Mouse. "Why, Snake, hello." snake stared hard at the Gruffalo. Oh, shivers, his snake. Goodbye, little mouse, and slid right into his log pile house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Hard to believe, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear hooting in the trees ahead. It's Owl, said Mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl stared hard at the Gruffalo. Boo! Screeched Owl. Goodbye, little mouse, and flew right up to his treetop house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. You may be right, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear paws on the path ahead. It's Fox, said Mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox stared hard at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, barked Fox. Goodbye, little mouse, and scampered into his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said Mouse, don't you agree? Everyone in the woods is afraid of me. But now my tummy is beginning to rumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind, he turned and fled. Then all was quiet in the deep, dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. That is a smart, tricky little mouse, isn't it? That's the Gruffalo. Are you ready for some rhyming? Let's see what we've got. We're going to sing a-rhyming we will go, a-rhyming we will go. We'll catch up and put him in and then we'll let him go. Let's see who we have today. Who do you think? We're going to try some of the animals in the story. Our first is, let's see, a fox, and he goes with a box. We have, who's this? Ooh, ooh, an owl, and he has a towel. We have a bear and a chair. And our last one is a chimp and a blimp. I'm going to take the animals off and then we'll match them with their rhyming items. You ready? A-rhyming we will go, a-rhyming we will go. We'll catch a fox and we can put him in a box. Put him in a box, and then we'll let him go. A-rhyming we will go, a-rhyming we will go. We'll catch an owl and put him on a towel, and then we'll let him go. A-rhyming we will go, a-rhyming we will go. We'll catch a bear and put him on a chair, and then we'll let him go. A-rhyming we will go, a-rhyming we will go. We'll catch a chimp and we'll be funny. We'll sit him on a blimp and then we'll let him go. A-rhyming we will go, a-rhyming we will go. It's all pretend and in the end we always let them go. Good job. So we'll go over our rhymes with fox and box, owl and towel, bear and chair, and chimp and blimp. Thank you so much for helping me. You did a great job. Our next book by Julia Donaldson has a different illustrator. And this book is called The Giant Jumperee by Julia Donaldson and Helen Oxenberry. Anybody know what a jumperee is? We have another critter. Unknown. Let's see. Rabbit was hopping home one day when he heard a loud voice coming from inside his burrow. I'm the Giant Jumperee, and I'm scary as can be. Help, help, cried Rabbit. What's the matter, Rabbit? Asked Cat. There's a giant jumperee in my burrow, said Rabbit. Don't worry, said Cat. I'll slink inside and pounce on him. So Cat slunk up to the burrow, but just as she was about to slink inside, she heard a loud voice. I'm the Giant Jumperee, and I'll squash you like a flea. meowed Cat. What's the matter, Cat? Asked Bear. There's a giant jumperee in Rabbit's burrow, said Cat. Don't worry, said Bear. I'll put my big furry paw inside and knock him down. So Bear swaggered up to the burrow, but just as he put his big furry paw inside, he heard a voice. I'm the giant jumperee, and I'll sting you like a bee. Help, help, bellowed Bear. What's the matter, Bear? Asked Elephant. There's a giant jumperee in Rabbit's burrow, said Bear. Don't worry, said Elephant. I'll wrap my trunk around him and toss him away. So Elephant stomped up to the burrow, but just as he put his long gray trunk inside, he heard a loud voice. I'm the giant jumperee, and I'm taller than a tree. Help, help, trumpeted Elephant. What's the matter, Elephant? Asked Mama Frog. There's a giant jumperee in Rabbit's burrow, said Elephant. Don't worry, said Mama Frog. I'll tell him to come out. No, no, don't do that, said all the other animals. He's as scary as can be, said Rabbit. He can squash you like a flea, said Cat. He can sting you like a bee, said Bear. And he's taller than a tree, said Elephant. But Mama Frog took no notice of them. She jumped up to the burrow. I'm the giant jumperee, and you're terrified of me, came the loud voice. The other animals backed away, but Mama Frog wasn't scared. Come on out, giant jumperee, she said. You're the one we want to see, so I'm counting up to 3. 1, 2, 3. And out jumped Baby Frog. Hello, Mama, I'm the giant jumperee. All the animals laughed. And you're coming home with me, said Mama Frog. I think all of them. Look at Mama Frog's holding the Baby Frog's hand and Baby Frog's holding the elephant's trunk. I think they're all going to the frog's house for tea. That's The Giant Jumperee by Julia Donaldson and Helen Oxenbury. All right, this is one I'm going to need your help with this one. We have a bathtub. Let me see if I can put the bathtub up here. Here's our bathtub. All right, we'll put it there. And then we're going to say, one elephant in the bathtub going for a swim. And we're going to say, knock, knock, but we're going to clap. Knock, knock, and then slap your knees. Splash, splash, come on in. Can you do that? All right. So we have one elephant going for a swim. Remember, clap your hands. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. And who comes in but, oh, we have a purple elephant. Let's see if I can squeeze them all in here. One, two elephants going for a swim. Clap, knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. And who we have? A third elephant, and he is pink, or she. 3 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Who do we have? The red elephants coming in. How many do we have? 4. 4 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Who's this? Green. 5. Oh my goodness. 5 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Oh, they all fell in. Whoops. And there they go. Silly little elephants playing in the bathtub. I'm surprised the bathtub could hold all of them. What do you think? Our last book is called Animalphabet or Animalphabet. I'm not sure. by Julia Donaldson and Sharon King Chai. And this has, you can see me through there, it has some cutouts. And this is our first page. Whoop. Look at all the animals. So this is an alphabet book. So the animals are going to go from A to Z. So you can guess along with me. We'll see what they are. Who do you think the first animal is? Here is an ant. Who is fancier than an ant? And who starts with the letter B? Butterfly. Did you guess that? You smart kids. Who has more legs than a butterfly? Miss Claire peeked. So this animal actually might grow up to be a butterfly. A caterpillar. Who is faster than a caterpillar? Who do you think? What animal starts with the letter D and is faster than a caterpillar? How about a deer? Who is bigger than a deer? Oh, I think we read about this one in our last book. An elephant. Did you guess elephant? There's a little baby elephant right underneath. Who is pinker than an elephant? We're on the letter F. Can you guess who's pink? Flamingo. We have a few flamingos, don't we? Who can butt better than a flamingo? What animal's name starts with the letter G? Who might like to butt heads? A goat. Who is pricklier than a goat? Do you know an animal that starts with the letter H that has prickles? How about a hedgehog? Who has more wrinkles than a hedgehog? And remember, it's got to start. What's the next letter? I. I have a guess. Did you guess iguana? An iguana has a lot of wrinkles, doesn't it? Who is more jiggly? More jiggly than an iguana. Starts with the letter J. Jellyfish. We have some jellyfish at our aquarium, don't we? Who can jump better than a jellyfish? Starts with the letter K. Do you know an animal that jumps? Kangaroo. A kangaroo jumps. This one has a baby, a Joey, in his pocket. Or her pocket. Who has more spots than a kangaroo? A ladybug. Let's see we're on. That was an L. Now we're going on M. Who can dig deeper than a ladybug? Whoop. A mole. And who can sing better than a mole? Who do you think sings? Must be a bird. It's a nightingale. Who can hug tighter than a nightingale? Do you know an animal? Starts with the letter O and maybe has a lot of arms. It's an octopus. Who is muddier than an octopus? Starts with the letter P. I'll bet you can guess this one. A pig. That is a very muddy pig, isn't it? Who can fly better than a pig? You guess this? My California friends might guess this one. It's the state bird. A quail. Who has longer ears than a quail? Oh, I think that we're on R. Do you know an animal that starts with the letter R that has long ears? Did you guess rabbit? I bet you did. Who can slither better than a rabbit? Who slithers and starts with the letter S? A snake. Let's see who's next. We have L and P, Q, R, S, T. Who can growl better than a snake? Tiger. And a couple little ones. Who can avoid the rain better than a tiger? An umbrella bird. Okay. They have a little crest covers them up so their head doesn't get wet. Well, their head gets wet, but their face doesn't get wet. Who is shyer than an umbrella bird? Ooh, starts with the letter V. Do you know who's shy? A vole. Who is bigger than a vole? Starts with a W. A whale. That is big. The whale is big. Who is more see-through than a whale? We're on X. X-ray fish. Who is shaggier than an X-ray fish? Think of a shaggy animal that starts with the letter Y. A yak. Who has more stripes than a yak? I bet you can guess. Starts with the letter Z. A zebra. Who is smaller than a zebra? Go back to the beginning of the book. Do you remember our first animal that started with the letter A? An ant. That is smaller than a zebra. And these are our stories by Julia Donaldson. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. I miss you all. Bye-bye.